Every day I get up, I get to the gym around 6:30. I do a 45-minute cardio, and that's what I did that morning. Apparently I just fell between the machines. Fortunately, one of the members had just finished CPR training the week before, and he came over and worked on me until the first responders got there.
I was in a board meeting, and I think the time was 7:38. That number always stands out in my mind. My phone rang, and something in me said, "You've got to answer this." And I whispered, "Hello." And the other end of the phone was, "Is this Sherry?" And I said, "Yes." And they said, "We have your husband. He's had some massive heart issue or heart attack." My mind was cluttered with confusion, and I had to sort it out and be in faith. Lo and behold, as I got close to the north side of Fort Wayne, I got a second call from the police department, and they said, "We are rerouting John. Meet us at Parkview."
The paramedics were able to get to him and bring him to the hospital, and at that point he was alive but is exceptionally sick. They found that he was in a dangerous heart rhythm where his heart had stopped. He was in ventricular fibrillation. And that's when the electrical activity of the heart, for lack of better words, just goes haywire. The electricity just is almost like an electrical storm where instead of beating in unison, all those cells just start to what we call fibrillate, and they just don't squeeze. And so the heart practically stops. And whenever a person goes without blood flow, with their heart pumping blood to their brain, the brain is very sensitive to damage, and that was our primary concern. Thankfully, with time, we were able to tell that his brain was recovering, and sure enough, he was able to recover. And he did have another episode in the hospital where his heart went into that dangerous heart rhythm requiring a shock, and that's where we were able to provide that emergency care.
The doors came open, and equipment and people, it felt like they were coming from every direction into that room. On the right side came the nurse, and she said, "He started breathing." So they had stopped working on John, and then he started with a pulse. He was in a complete coma, but they treated him as if he were right there awake and could feel everything. It was incredibly humbling to watch the brilliance and the compassion.
His family was with him throughout his entire hospitalization, and they've been very supportive, and I think that's truly shown with his ability to bounce back.
My first words when they took the vent out were, "You can't keep a good dog down," which my family told me they knew I was back. Within a couple days, I was pretty steady, and I could do steps, and I was fighting hard.
He was miraculous in his recovery of fighting. He's a heck of a fighter.
How are you? Thank you. You are so sweet. Oh, Ryan, oh my God, thank you.
Thank you isn't enough for all those amazing moments that literally carried myself and our family through. And then the patience, once John came out of the coma, we thank you for your patience with him as he pushed forward and fought to get to normal.
The way they were there for my family. I mean, I hear the stories that my wife and kids tell about the care that the nurses took of them on behalf of my family, and we cannot thank the staff at Parkview enough. Every morning I wake up and thank God for this bonus day. And when I think about the time I've had with my kids, my wife, I was given a miracle. I cherish every day I've had since I got out of the hospital.